Good morning, students. Continuing from the chapter that is ratio and proportion and unitary method, this is the 8th video on this chapter. Today we are going to solve some of the story problems based on this chapter. Okay, so let's start from the first question, that is find the mean proportional between 1 by 4 and 1 by 25. Last class I have told that the mean proportional formula is b square equal to AC. What is B? What B is the continued proportion. Whenever there is a proportional in continued proportion, that means A is to B is to B is to C. That means B is continued here. That means it is a case of continued proportion. So whenever the case of continued proportion is there, we can find out the mean proportion. So here B is the mean proportion and question also asking the mean proportional value. So B square equal to AC. What is A? A is the first proportional and C is the third proportional. Here the value of A and C are given. What is A? That is 1 by 4. And what is C? That is 1 by 25. Then try to solve this. So B square equal to A, that is 1 by 4 into 1 by 25. How much you got here? 1 upon 100, because 25 into 4 is 100. So you got the value B square equal to 1 upon 100. Then what is B? So try to find out the B value. Then that is the mean proportional. So B equal to square root of 1 upon 100. So what is the square root of 100? That is 10, and square root of 1 is 1. So 1 upon 10 is the value of B, and that is the mean proportional. So we got the mean proportional value is 1 upon 10. Now next question. The question said that find the third proportional to 3.6 and 1.8. Here it is a case of continued proportion. So how can we write? So it is a continued proportion, means these are the first two proportions, means 3.6 and 1.2 will be repeated. How it is? That is 3.6 and then is to 1.8, then is to proportional 1.8 is to x. So here 1.8 and 1.8 are what it is called? That is the continued proportion. So you can write like this: 3.6 upon 1.8 equal to, so 1.8 is continued, so 1.8 again, and what is the third proportional? That we are taking as x. Okay, so how much x you can find out by cross multiplying? That is 3.6x equal to 1.8 into 1.8, or x equal to 1.8 into 1.8 upon 3.6. So 1.8 into 1.8, after solving we will get here 9 upon 10. So after simplifying you will get 9.10, that is 0.9. Okay. Now look at the next question here. The question says that an aeroplane flies 3000 km in 5 hours. How much distance will it cover if it travels for 7 hours? So what is the ratio it is coming? The ratio, the distance, one is 3000 is given, another distance we have to find out. And so for 3000 distance, the time is 5 hours. So ratio, what is the ratio? Ratio of distance and time. Ratio of distance and time. We say that it is a case of ratio of distance and time. So what is the first distance? That is 3000, and the second distance we have to find out. Let it be x. Let's take this next distance is x. So for 3000, how much kilometer? That is 5 kilometer. So write here 5, and how much distance will it cover if it travels for 7 hours? The second time is given. So write the second time. For x distance it will travel in for 7 hours. So we have to find out the x here. Just cross multiply and simplify and find out the value of x. So or x into 5 cross multiply equal to 3000 into 7, or x equal to 3000 into 7 upon 5. Okay, you can simplify it. 5 6 are 30, 0 0 6 1 are 42, 4200 what? 4200 kilometers. For 4200 kilometers, it will fly for 7 hours. Okay. Now look at the next question. The next question says that at a particular time, the shadow of a pole and a tower. So there are two things are there. One is a pole, another is a tower, and the shadows are given respectively 20 meter and 30 meter. What is 20 meter? 20 meter is the shadow of pole. So pole. So what is the ratio? Ratio of shadows of what? So pole and tower. Pole and tower. So these two things are there. We have to find out the ratio. So ratio of shadows is shadows of pole is 20 meter and that of tower is 30 meter. So what it is asking? If the height of the tower is 40. So here you can write shadows and height. So you can write the ratios of shadows and height here. Shadows and height. So it is the ratio. So two things are there. One is pole, another is tower. So first shadow of pole is 20 meter. Again, if the height of the tower is given 48 meter. Okay. So first is pole. Pole is 20 meter, and corresponding to 20 meter, the height of the tower is here. Whenever the pole is 20 meter, the height is not given. So here, find out the height of the pole. Here you have to take as x. The height of the pole we are taking as x. And what is the height of the tower? Height of the tower is 48 meter. 48 meter, and its shadow is how much? 30 meter. Whenever the shadow of the tower is 30 meter, its height is 48 meter. Okay. Then from this ratio we can find out the value of x. So let's find out. 30 into x equal to 20 into 48, or x equal to 20 into 48 upon 30. So it is simplifying here. 3 1 the 3, 16 to the 32. So what you got? 32. What is 32? That is the height of the pole. 32 meter. We got x value as 32, and what is x? X is the height of the pole. Okay, height of the pole is 32 meter.